Yeah, talking about places that hopefully the fire is going to stay away from. The Kirkwood Mountain Resort is one of those spots where the efforts to keep that fire away really ramped up over the past 24 hours as the winds kind of took another run at elevating that fire around the area. But if you talk to fire crews that are here, there's a lot of optimism this morning because they believe that the fire is not an immediate threat here in Kirkwood, even though it is pretty ominous coming in. Take a look at this video that we shot just last night as we arrived in Kirkwood. We spotted the smoke overhead from miles away, rising over the mountain peaks, much more smoky than when we were here 24 hours earlier. But once we actually got to the resort area, it's actually pretty tough to spot any fire from the ground here, just driving around. Now, that's not to say the crews didn't work very hard to keep it safe. The incident commander, Sid Perazzo, told me that dozers spent the last 24 hours building trails for water trucks to get closer access to fires and building a perimeter around the nearby Caltrans yard, along with 10 historic cabins nearby. So a lot of preventative work right now. Overnight, you can also see how active helicopters were as well in monitoring the fire's movement with some nighttime air operations. Now, we've heard them pretty much moving overhead all night long, a little bit this morning, helping to keep Kirkwood well protected into a new morning as the fire does continue its northeastern move. Of course, there is a precautionary measure in place as well. 10 engines are in place here nearby Kirkwood. 5 of them came from Los Angeles. 5 of them came from San Mateo. And when I talked to Perazzo, he told me that if that's not enough, with one quick call, he could have as many as 50 engines here within the hour, just in case anything calls that kind of response. Rob?
Josh, thank you so much for that reporting. You know, just seeing everything there, everything looks good behind you, gives everybody a huge sense of relief, and also knowing that help is there if something were to change.